What's up, guys? Got some multivitamins we're looking at. So once again, we've got the Emerald versus Paradise going on. It's got all kinds of stuff going on, right? Real quick, first this one, the Paradise, when I first started taking multivitamin, this was actually pretty amazing for me. I would have so much energy that sometimes at like 3 in the afternoon I'd realize I didn't even have coffee yet that day. And that's such a big deal for me. So this really helped for me a whole bunch. I like that there's herbs, minerals, probiotics, medicinal mushrooms, stress and energy, adaptogenic herbs, all kinds of good stuff in this. There's antioxidants, liver cleansing. I mean, some of these, they break down into pretty small portions. So, yeah, not always like super amazing amounts. And one of the things about this stress and energy blend was ashwagandha. That's a nightshade. And my wife found out she was sensitive to nightshades. In such a small amount, since this is still inside a blend and it's only 20 milligrams, you probably wouldn't even notice or anything. But yeah, I really, really like this Paradise one for all those reasons I just mentioned. And looking at the Emerald one, there is some interesting things in here. Raw food, yeah, that's in there. B vitamins, good. All your fat soluble vitamins you kind of expect nowadays. And yeah, I take a multivitamin, and then I take a lot of C. I used to take vitamin E. I need to get some more. I take a lot of Bs. I definitely take a lot of niacin. Anyway, so the funny thing is there's vanadium and chromium. People, when they start taking chromium, kind of notice that they have a lot better energy levels. But I've seen a study that suggested chromium and vanadium like counteract each other, that they're not being very beneficial, which is kind of silly because sometimes you can find easily a combination of the two together and that's it. And it's like, well, what's going on here? Kind of ridiculous, right? So anyways, I've used this. This one's actually almost empty and it's pretty good. But again, the winner, Paradise. This is the winner because it's not as expensive. Again, it's pretty inexpensive. I mean, this is only a 30, but you can find the 60s of both of these online and they're pretty close to 20 some bucks. This one's like 25. It just depends where you shop. But yeah, once again, I got to give it to Paradise. It's great that they're both additive-free companies, very caring and compassionate about not throwing all these things that we don't know what they do, etc., into it. But yeah, I mean, look at that list. Compare it to this list. I think you're getting way more bang for your buck in this one. I also always suggest take capsules. I've heard people say this vegetarian capsule can sometimes hurt they're both vegetarian capsules. I've heard more often that this vegetarian capsule could upset someone's stomach, and in that case, just take it with food. I mean, I'm pretty sure it says that in the directions. Preferably with breakfast. There you go. Does this say the same on here? It probably does. Okay, let's peel underneath here. See. You got me hooked, guys. I'm gonna look under the label. Interesting. Woohoo! That was fun. Holy cow, lots to say on there. Yeah, raw food, yeah. Both of these are raw foods, I believe. It's got quinoa in it. Keep out of the reach of those chitlins. Just kidding. Mangosteen. Complete one a day. No additive. So that's another thing, the therapeutic doses. You definitely want to look at that. Like Dr. Eric Berg talks about how a therapeutic dose is actually, let's say for potassium, is actually 4,700 milligrams, right? Gluten-free formula, always cool. No corn, no milk, no salt, no sugar, no soy. Love to see that. I can't believe people haven't caught on that everything should just be this way with none of those things. Okay, well, it doesn't say anything about just take one. Oh, there it is. With breakfast or lunch, just take one. Yeah. It's probably a good suggestion to take most of your vitamins with a food, a meal, whatever you want to call it. Except for amino acids. Aminos, you probably want to take those. You could take it with food if you had like no protein in that food, because protein can interfere with the absorption of aminos. So anyways, guys, that's really all I'm going through with these. I like this. It was good, but this is definitely my favorite. They're both great companies. I really suggest you guys look into their other products, and I will try to do more reviews on their products. Thanks, guys. Stay healthy.